Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to save share this live, guys. I'm trying to share the live, guys. Please bear with me. So, how is everyone? How you all doing? How was your day? Yeah. So, let's. So, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't mind me, I had to share this live to to some other person so they can join. That was what took my time. That was what took my time actually. So please double tap on your screen to like this live. Yep. And share it if you can. So how have you guys been? I was supposed to do this live like I think 2 days ago, but I couldn't make it. I even today I almost didn't make it, but I said to. So today we'll be having another interesting topic, and it's the ideal skincare routine for a dry skin type. Please, if you're listening to me, if you can hear me, if you stop hearing me, let me know in case this microphone shuts off and I don't know. So, the ideal skincare routine for a dry skin type. About 2 days ago, we had a live, and it was about an ideal skincare routine for an oily skin type. Today, I promise to give you guys another, what I call it, lecture, yeah, on the ideal skincare routine for a dry skin type. Now, it's very important. Frank Kitchenedu, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Please like this live if you're just joining. We are about to start, and the topic is the ideal skin routine for a dry skin type. The ideal skincare routine for a dry skin type. Okay. So 2 days ago we had, like I said, 2 days ago we talked about the ideal skincare routine for an oily skin type, and we said a lot of things about it. I explained to you how you get to know your skin type in the comfort of your home, how you can figure that out, the 2 ways you can do that. I also told you the advantages, the pros, and the cons of an oily skin type. And we went on to talk about the steps, the ideal steps someone who has an oily skin type should actually do, like take to actually get good results. Okay. So today we'll be talking on those that have about those that have a dry skin type and what their ideal skincare routine should be like if you want to get good skin, um, good results. Before I start, for those who are just joining for the first time, my name is Dr. Wendy. I am a medical doctor and aesthetic physician based in Nigeria. I'm a mom of two amazing children. I love to do DIYs aside being a doctor and doing all the skin things, skin. I love to do DIYs. I love to cook and I put everything out on my channel. So on some days I give skin teachings about the skin, some reviews and all of that. Whatever it is, whatever problem, whatever concerns you have, you can bring it on here and you're sure to get a good feedback, a good result or a good teaching on it. Okay. So without further ado, let's get right into why we are on this live. So first off, a little intro, a dry skin type, right? How do you know you have a dry skin type? Because I know a lot of people have, it's a normal thing. We all are confused on the kind of skin. Most people are confused on the kind of skin type of skin that they have. There's the dry skin type, the oily skin type, the normal and the sensitive, like I said in my previous videos. Now, to know you have your different skin type, I told you there are two different ways. Okay. The first one is you wake up in the morning, you just get your mirror and you look at your face. Most of the times you get that is even the easiest way. You just get a mirror and you look at your face. If you have what's it called, distribution of oils all around your face, everywhere, the T-zones, the lateral cheeks, everywhere, then you have an oily skin. If these oils are just concentrated on the T-zone areas of your face, the T-zone areas of your face, sometimes the chin, then you have a combination skin. Then if you have, oh, sorry, I didn't mention the combination skin, the skin types. We have the normal, the dry, the oily, the combination skin and sensitive skin. Sorry about that. So you check, okay? If you have oils concentrated just on the T-zone areas of your face, then you have a combination skin. If you have this, if you wake up in the morning and you look and your face is dry, it's flaky, it's itchy, even if it's not itchy, but it's dry and flaky and ashy, then you have a dry skin type. Okay, so these are the ways you can figure out your skin type. And for the sensitive type, of course, you have the redness, the burning sensation, and all of that. Then your skin is sensitive. And I went on to tell you guys that you can also have a dry skin type and a sensitive skin together, a dry skin and sensitive skin together. You can have a combination skin and a sensitive skin, an oily skin and sensitive skin. So it depends on what your skin is. Just pay attention. Then the second way you can also find that out is, I said, is you get a gentle cleanser, a mild cleanser with no actives, and then you wash your face with it, or you clean your face with it. Depends on how your cleanser works. Okay, so you wash your face with it and you wait 30 minutes to 1 hour, then you check. Okay, when you check and you find out this distribution of oils on these areas I've talked about, then you can differentiate all around the face, oily skin, on your T-zone area, combination skin, no oils at all, dry skin. There's redness, there's flakiness and all that, sensitive or dry skin. So there's so many ways. Okay, so these are the ways. I'm going to be looking into my notes because I scribbled down a little things to guide me on the things to talk about. So now let's talk proper about the dry skin type. At this point, you're sure of your skin type. Okay, you've woken up and then your face is dry and it's flaky. You have a dry skin type. It's just your body, your skin is dry. Okay, let's just establish that. So now it's a thin and finely, it's usually thin and finely textured for those that have a dry skin type. Now, I said something in the previous class, the previous lecture, sorry, that you for oily skin types, they usually have large pores, large openings. It's visible. You look at this person, you are seeing the pores on their faces. You have an oily skin. Okay, a combination skin depends. If it's just on the T-zone area, they have a combination skin. But now, for those that have a dry skin, they do not have visible pores. Their face are, this tight face, no pores and all of that. That's kind of face they have actually. Okay, so you wake up and or you check and you don't have visible pores, you have a dry skin type. Okay, now for these dry skin types, for the dry skin, there are pros and there are cons to it. You have a dry skin, there's a disadvantage and an advantage of it. So I'm discussing about that now. This is just a brief intro to what we have, so you guys can have a soft landing, can understand what I'm talking about, what you should expect, and if it's your skin type. Okay, so for the pros of a dry skin type, they have less oily appearance. Unlike the oily skin types, you look at this person's face, it's filled with oils, it's visible everywhere. Okay, so but those that have dry skin types, they have less visible oily appearance. Okay, some don't even have oily appearance at all, it's just like that. So that's one of the advantages. The second advantage is that they have less acne breakouts. Now, from the pathophysiology of acne, um as in your body resulting to having acne breakouts. First of all, you have increased production of sebum, that is the oil, and then these oils are so much that they are clogged down in the pores. Okay, clogged down in the pores, inflammatory process continues, starts off, and then it keeps on building up, building up, building up, and then it's pushed out as acne. So now, these people that have acne breakouts, we establish the fact that they have excess oil. Dry skin types do not have excess oil. In fact, they hardly produce oil. The problem is that they do not have oil. It is dry. They even look more dehydrated. It's dry, it's flaky, no oils. Okay, so they do not have that build up underneath the skin. There is no collection of sebum anywhere, so there is no build up, and so they rarely have acne breakouts. Okay, they rarely have acne breakouts. Now, the third one is aging appearance, aging appearance. Okay, now it's a two-way thing, but first of all, let's talk about the advantage of this. Now, for the aging appearance, those who have a dry skin in their early 20s, they look really young, very young, because their skin is tight and firm. Those fat parts underneath the face, for the face, those fat parts are still intact because this face is the skin is tight and firm. Okay, it's a two-way thing actually. So, but for the advantage of this, they have a tighter skin, and so they look younger in their early 20s. Their early 20s, they look younger. Okay. So the next one, the fourth one is that they are the makeup, a easier makeup stay. Okay. For my girlies who love to make up, you hear them say, "Ah, God, I have an oily skin, and when I just make up, before I walk from this junction to the next junction, my face is melting." Those Whoever that says that has an oily skin, it is just an oily skin because your face is producing so much oil, so much oil. Okay, those oils are not making the makeup stay, so it's most times they use more primer, they use more things to like hold on these makeups to your faces. Okay, so but if you have a dry skin, it gives you this matte appearance, this matte appearance. Okay, now these are the cons of this. These are the advantage of having a dry skin. We're going to talk about the disadvantages of having everything has an advantage, have a disadvantage, has a disadvantage. Maybe So we're going to be talking about the disadvantages of having a dry skin. Now, the first disadvantage is that they are very sensitive to a lot of products. Very sensitive because the skin is fragile and thin. It's fragile and thin. They are very sensitive to products. Most people come and tell you, "Hey, God, I just use this a cleanser that maybe you just used and nothing happened, and my face is red and it's all of that." If you check very well, most of them are actually dry skin. I'm not saying it's only for dry skin that it happens, but most of them actually have a dry skin. They actually are very sensitive to certain products. The second thing is that for dry skin, I talked about the age appearance or aging appearance, right? I told you it's a two-way thing. Now, the um the the cons as disadvantage of in that is that After your 20s, towards the 30s, 40s, 50s, these people age faster. They age way faster. Okay. You see someone who is 40 and the person is looking like he's 60 or he's 60. You have wrinkles around the oral, okay, the mouth, okay, and there are wrinkles around your eyes, the crow's feet, and everything. Most people that have dry skin come down with that. Okay, they have tightness everywhere, which leads to fine lines. Fine lines, I wish there's a way I could put pictures anywhere, but let me just explain the way I can. Fine lines are, you know, when you look at those elderly people and then as if they have these fine lines in the skin, okay? You look closely. People that have dry skin have that. For and the reason why they have that is because they have reduced elasticity, skin elasticity. The skin has lost its elasticity, or it is reduced. Okay, those that have oily skin. If you remember when the previous when we talked about the oily skin, I said those that have an oily skin actually look plump. They look, supple and all of that because of the oils. Okay, that keeps the skin, gives it this elasticity and all of that. So they're not bothered. Okay, so, but the dry skin is dry, is tight, is all of that. Okay, so and another thing is that they are prone to some skin conditions like eczema and contact dermatitis, and lots of them. Sorry, they are prone to that. Okay, the flakiness, eczema, the flakiness, and all of that. So they are prone to all of that. Okay, so now, with all this being said, this intro I just gave, we're going to be going into the reason for this life, which is the best skincare routine for this set of people, those that have a dry skin type. Now, for the skincare routine, there are like 5 stages, 5 steps. The first step is the cleansing. The second step is the toners. The third step is the use of serum. The fourth, moisturizers, and the fifth, um, the SPF sunscreen. Okay. Now, for the cleansing or the cleansers, the thing you should know is that you should use a hydrating cleanser. A hydrating cleanser, like no matter what you are doing, the first step, you know how cleansing the cleansers are the most, for me, cleansers are the most important step in all the skincare routines, because it's just like you're prepping your skin before it receives all of those nutrients that it deserves or it is longing for. Okay, so you use the right, you must start from the best product, the, the first step has to be the best first. Okay, so now the cleansing step, just go for a hydrating cleanser, a hydrating cleanser, hydration, hydrating. Okay, it is as clear as that. Your body needs hydration, you need more water, it is dry, you need to take in more oils. Okay, so you're going to get hydrating cleanser. And now I wrote this thing down so it's easier for us to understand. Hydrating cleanser, when you walk into a store, you're going to look for products that contain these three things. There are lots of them, but just to narrow down our scope. Okay, now the first thing is going to be the hyaluronic acid, a product that contains a cleanser that contains hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides. Now, it must not contain all of this, but at least it contains hyaluronic acid and ceramides, or hyaluronic acid and peptides, or ceramides and peptides. There are lots of products like that. Those products will give you the plum, like it will give you hydration to your skin. Because the problem is that your skin doesn't have that, and it doesn't have the oils. Okay. So now, so we understand this, you're not just walking into the store to get hyaluronic acid because Dr. Wendy said you should. Hyaluronic acid helps boost the moisture levels underneath your skin. It boosts the moisture levels. Okay, like it attracts more moisture. It attracts more moisture. Now, the next thing I said you should get is the peptides, right? Peptides helps in collagen production and breakdown. Collagen. If you're paying attention, the time I said it's the cons of dry skin is that they age faster. They age faster. That's the problem. Now you're getting collagen. Collagen, a product that contains collagen, we all know it helps to improve the skin elasticity. It helps to improve the skin elasticity. So you are getting in more moisture into your skin and you're improving the skin elasticity, your skin elasticity. Okay. It also doubles with skin hydration too. So we are getting these two things will help you do that. Then the ceramide also also helps, does almost the same work as the hyaluronic acid. It increases hydration, restores skin barrier, and all of that. So you see, they are really, really important. Very, very, very important. Okay. So you're going to get products that contain hyaluronic acid, sorry guys, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides. There are a lot of products that contain that. But for this course of lecture, I'm not going to promote anybody's product. I'm just telling you the things that you should have in mind when you're going to get your skincare products. Okay. You walk into a store and then you're complaining that you have a dry skin, and the person gives you salicylic acid, you're going to run. You'll be like, no, 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 no. I don't think my body doesn't need this. Okay. What your body needs is something that will attract more water to it, more water to your body, to your skin. Sorry, okay. Something that will attract more water to your skin to give it that the plum look, the shiny look, or I don't know what you understand it as well. Yeah. And to then something that also help to increase elasticity of your skin. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So you're walking into a store or someone is recommending a product for you and you're asking the right questions. I have a dry skin. Do you think this product is going to help my skin get back its the moisture it's losing? Do you think it's going to get into some oils to my skin? Okay. Now, another good thing is that as you're getting these cleansers, you can also get cleansers that have some added properties, added ingredients, like some oils, like jojoba oil. Okay. You can get the one that contains okay, let's leave the other ones, but jojoba oil is very, very nice. So if you get the containers and you check and it has ceramides and hyaluronic acid and has jojoba oil and all, it is perfect. Okay. They are all going to restore what your body is losing or what your body has lost. Okay. Now that takes us to the next step. After you've cleansed your face, the next thing you're going to do is to use your toners, your toner. Okay. Unlike the other oily skin, I told you you're going to double cleanse. As a dry skin type, I don't think you have any business with double. I don't, not like I don't think you do not have any business with double cleansing. You do not have any business with that. Okay. You just basically cleanse and use the right product to cleanse. That's very important. Hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides, like I said. Okay. But the oily skin type, you double cleanse. Double cleanse is major for you because you're trying to take off the excess oil that your body is building. Okay. So the second step is to use toners, the right toners, of course. Now, there are two types of toners. They have the water-based and the alcohol-based toners. You have no business with alcohol-based. Me personally, I don't like alcohol-based toners because I'm still here to find out they actually work, but they are very harsh, very, very harsh. So I actually wouldn't advise to get it. I do not like them for whatever reason. I do not like alcohol based cleansers or toners, whatever it is. I do not like them because they are very, very harsh. Now, what you're getting as a dry skin type is a water based toner. Now, this water based toner should actually be from plants, should be extracted from plants or plant extract. Sorry, if I speak one thing. There are so many of them. Examples are like the rose water, the green tea, the licorice, aloe vera, bobo tea, all those ones. Yeah, those kind of toners are what you should use. Those kind of toners, the licorice, the rose water, the micellar water. No, there's one that the micellar water, the licorice, the green tea. All those toners are perfect for a dry skin type. Okay, they are perfect for a dry skin type. In all you are doing, please avoid getting an alcohol based toner. So if you have one, I think you should discard it because it is not doing anything for you. It's just stripping off the skin barrier that you have. It is ruining it over and over again. Okay, so it is ruining it. Now the third step is more like a treatment step for me. That's what I'll call it. The use of the serums is more like a treatment step. Personally, I don't use serums, maybe because of my skin type or because of, I don't know, but they are really, really nice. Very, very wonderful. Okay. And as a an oily skin person, it is you must get a serum. You are trying to get in more moisture, right? You must get a serum. All of these steps shouldn't be skipped. You must get a serum in your skincare routine. Okay. Now, serums help to firstly, what they do is to give intense hydration. Intense hydration. Okay. You've done your cleansing, you are done your tone, your use your toners. The next thing is to use your cleansers. Okay. Now, the, this to use your to use your serums. These cleansers, these serums, these serums actually will help to give intense hydration. You see how important it is for your dry skin? Very, very important. Secondly, it helps to like take in those nutrients that your body needs deep down. Is that is transporting it down into the deeper part of it. I don't know how to explain it. Now, when you do your cleansing, it's a more superficial cleaning, okay? A more superficial one. When you go over to use a toner, it does a deeper cleaning, a deeper cleaning. I know most people be like, why do I even need a toner in my skincare when I'm doing my cleansing? You need a toner, okay? It's very important. There are two different things. They work alike, but they are two different things. So if you're someone that makes up, in fact, you need the three of them, the double cleansing and that. But as a dry skin person, just do the cleansing and the toners. So you see how important. Now, when you've done your cleansing and you've done use your toners, the next thing is your serum. And I said the serum helps to give give intense hydration and to treat underlying skin problems too. Now, this is where the main thing starts. For me, our advice to get a serum that contains hyaluronic acid. See, as a dry skin type, you see you and hyaluronic acid, you should be like this, besties for life. Like when I taught you guys about the ideal skin care routine for the oily skin type, I kept on hammering on salicylic acid. It's not like it's the only thing you get. Salicylic acid, glycolic acid, and lactic acid. I kept on going over and over about it. If you get these people, you can never go wrong with them as an oily skin type. I'm saying it again now for a dry skin type. Hyaluronic acid is perfect for a dry skin type. So you're going to get a serum that contains hyaluronic acid and glycerin. Hyaluronic acid and glycerin. Okay. Now, the thing now is because this stage is a treatment stage, you can be a dry skin, have a dry skin type, and you're also battling with hyperpigmentation. That is why we have this step. A dry skin type, and you're also battling with hyperpigmentation. This is where you have to pay really much attention to. A dry skin type and you're battling with acne, because a dry skin type can also have, it's not an absolute like because you don't build up you can, there are still some exceptions. So you have a dry skin and then you're also battling with acne breakout, with wrinkles, with hyperpigmentation. Then for for those that are battling hyperpigmentation, advise to get a product, a serum that contains hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. You see these two? Perfect combo. Perfect combo. Hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. Perfect combo. The brightness it will give you. That's after you've prepped your skin. Oh. You're not just going to listen to this lecture and fly from using the alcoholic cleanser to buying hyaluronic acid and it won't work. It won't give you good results. But if you've done all these steps and now you want to treat your problem, the other problem you have aside the dry skin type, maybe your hyperpigmentation, then you get a serum that contains hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. This will help protect and brighten your skin. It will help protect and what brighten your skin. The vitamin C will brighten your skin. As we all know, the hyaluronic acid will hydrate your skin. It will give you hydration, the hydration that your skin needs. Okay. Now, if you're battling with wrinkles and fine lines and all of that, then you're going to get hyaluronic acid. The product contains hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, or hyaluronic acid and retinol. They work well. I'm sure you guys, I hope you guys know that there's some products that if you mix them together, it will be disastrous for you. But I'm telling you now that hyaluronic acid and niacinamide are perfect. If you're battling with wrinkles, fine lines, and all of that, and or premature aging, and hyaluronic acid and vitamin C perfect if you're looking to brighten your face or brighten your body because maybe you're battling with hyperpigmentation and all of that. You can buy a product that contains it, or even two different products, hyaluronic acid and then vitamin C. Okay, but you're going to use hyaluronic acid first, and then you go on with your vitamin C afterwards. Then, or you get the product hyaluronic acid and retinol. Okay, now after you've done this step, the last step is to moisturize. Moisturize them. No, not the last step. That's the fourth step, actually. The fourth step is to moisturize your face, okay? Or moisturize your body. Now, moisturizers. I know when we had the in the oily skin type, when I explained that, I kept on hammering on using heavy moisturizers, that you shouldn't use heavy moisturizers as one who has an oily skin. But you see, you that has a dry skin, you are going to use that. Your body needs it actually. Your body needs them a lot. Not like very heavy, like you pack it on your face, but then you're not going to be using moisturizers that are very lightweight. No, you won't do that. So what you're going to use is moisturizers like shea butter, um, coconut oil, aloe vera, all of that. Okay, these are the kind of moisturizers you're going to use. Get good products: shea butter, um, coconut oil, aloe vera, and all that. Whatever that works for you. So when they use coconut oil, it doesn't do so much for them. Like in fact, it even darkens them. I've heard, I've even seen. Okay, so you just check what works for you. But you must not, can never skip moisturizing. You can't. Okay, you're going to lock those products in so they work for you better. You're going to lock them in with your moisturizer so they work better for you. So you're going to get the first step. Let's go to the first step again, all the steps again. The first thing we said was to cleanse your face or cleanse your body, cleansing of your face. And for the cleansing, I said that you should get a hydrating cleanser. You have to get a hydrating cleanser. You cannot get a cleanser that is not hydrating. Okay, a hydrating cleanser. And this hydrating cleanser, you're looking out to for the cleansers to contain either of these products or all of these products: hyaluronic acid, ceramides, peptides. Okay, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides. They're going to give you, bring in some moisture back to your face, some moisture back to your body. Okay, so hyaluronic acid, peptides, and ceramide. If it's like on your body too, you can get um a soap or cream. A cream actually works. A cream that contains hyaluronic acid. Yeah, there's so many of them. I don't want to call products, but a cream that contains hyaluronic acid is wonderful. It will give you that plum. You can even use shea butter. You can even use coconut oil. All of this are all nice. Okay. So then the next thing we went on to say was the second stage, which is the use of the toner. And I said there are two types of toner: the water based and the alcohol based. You don't have to use the alcohol base. You shouldn't try that. Just anything alcoholic, skip. Okay, skip. So you're going to get a water base, and then those derived from plants are perfect. Those derived from plants. You see people on TikTok and some other platforms that will tell you, hey, that this tea tree oil, if you apply it, it's perfect. Yeah, for dry skin type is one. Even for ordinary skin type, normal skin type, they're good, but for dry skin types, it's perfect. So you can get a tea tree oil, you can get rose water, micellar water, licorice, aloe vera, toners, all of that. Okay, so you're getting products that are derived from plants. Why? Because they are packed with so many nutrients that your dry skin needs. So many nutrients that the dry skin to help to repair, okay, help to repair your skin barrier. It helps to bring it up, to plumb your skin back, to bring some antioxidant effects, antioxidants working underneath your skin to give you the best, okay. So you're going to get a product, plant derived products, okay. Like I said, rose water, micellar water, licorice. I don't know. There's so many of them. Okay, you're going to get them. Then the next thing I said was to use um the serum, and this stage is very very important too. The cleansing and this serum stage very important, because you see some people tell you, I have a dry skin. It's not even my dry skin. If you see my forehead, it's so dark. My hair here is so dark. My neck so dark. But I've been using these products. I've been cleansing with this good product. I've been using my toner. I don't even know what to do again. You add in your serum. And then when you get your serum, it should contain hyaluronic acid. Just keep that. But if it contains hyaluronic acid, you also get a product, or if a product that also contains vitamin C. That vitamin C will help, will work with the hyaluronic acid, okay, work better to brighten your face, or to give brightness to that particular part that you want. I hope you understand me. So you have a dry skin and you want to a dry skin, and the dry skin is, there's some darkening or some hyperpigmentation on some places, and you feel like, okay, I'm using the right product, but it's not just targeting these areas. You're going to add vitamin C to those, to your skincare. You're going to add the simple thing you do is to add vitamin C to your skincare. So when you add it to your hyaluronic acid, it's going to work better for you, for the brightening of the body. Okay. So the next thing again is, if you're battling with wrinkles and aging, premature aging, because you have a dry skin and your skin has lost its elasticity, the simple thing you do is to add in retinol or niacinamide into your product. Okay, you walk into a beauty store or a cosmetic shop, and you ask them to give you hyaluronic acid serum, and if they have a hyaluronic acid serum that contains niacinamide, it is perfect. If they have one that contains retinol, it's perfect. If they don't, you can still add, buy a separate serum that is maybe retinol. I don't know if they, I don't think they do. I think they do. They have um serums that contain retinols too. Okay? I think the ordinary has, I guess. So you add that into your skin. I just, that little thing you did would give such great results in your skincare. That little thing, that vitamin C you added, you just that's retinol you added to just give the plum that you need, the spark, the brightness that you need. Okay. Now, the next thing again I said was, after this, the next thing you'll be doing is to moisturize. And I said you should not skip this stage. Do not skip moisturizing, because you are in, we are the aim of this skincare routine is to bring back what? Moisture to your face, to bring back moisture to your face, to your body. So skipping, if you tell me that I don't like to rub cream, it doesn't make sense. You would have to like to rub cream, because your body needs it. Okay. So what you're going to do is, you're going to get a, a moisturizer that is not lightweight. I know in my the oily skin we talked about, skin type, skin routines for the oily skin. I did skincare routine for the oily skin. I talked about lightweight moisturizers, like you get lightweight because you have so much oils already. Just need something to, like, here and there. As a dry skin, you will not. You can get that, but the major thing is to get those moisturizers are not lightweight. They're not lightweight. Something that will give you enough moisturizing. Okay, I will moisturize your skin properly. That's what you need. Okay, So after this, the next thing to do is to get your sunscreen. Yeah, sunscreen is important, very, very important. We all falter, yeah, we all do, because me self, the normal thing, like I said, the usual thing is to rub your sunscreen every 2 hours. Every 2 hours, that's when you're advised to rub your sunscreen. Okay, or it stops its effect. And before you leave the house, you rub your sunscreen 30 minutes before you step out of your house. So you're preparing to go out, you rub your sunscreen and you sit down and wait. After 30 minutes, then you leave. Okay? Don't just rub it and then go outside. The sun will still fry you that 30 minutes before it starts working. But and the good thing is that you always apply it every 2 hours. Every 2 hours. So for every skin type, you will hear me say sunscreen. Sunscreen should be your bestie, your paddy for life. So you're going to get sunscreen, and then you see sometimes when people come to you and tell you, "Ah, God, I think I have hyperpigmentation on my hands and my," those are the areas where the sun hits. If you keep rubbing sunscreen, it will reduce. I've seen cases like that where people have darker hands and they keep on complaining, "Ah, my hands are so dark, my upper limbs are so dark. I don't know why." And the person goes to rub sunscreen and is rubbing the sunscreen judiciously. After some months, you're like, "Ah, I think I can see a change. My skin is, yeah, the sun is no more hammering on that place. You see your forehead, the sun, the neck, the sun, your hands, the sun." Okay, so you concentrate on those areas and rub your sunscreen on them. Another thing I want to chip in is for your body, your soap. Our advice to get, there's some soaps that are moisturizing. Okay, I mean, I'm talking about the for the body now. There's some soaps that are highly moisturizing. Like, you, how you know a soap is moisturizing? You're finished bathing and then you're trying to pour your water and it's still slippery. Like, most of those soaps are moisturizing. Okay, so you get soaps that are moisturizing to help you with your with the oils your body is losing. Okay, it keeps moisturizing your body, and then you also go in with a good moisturizer. Like I said, shea butter, coconut oil, aloe vera, all of these are nice. Just choose the one that actually works for you, because some people will rub aloe vera and look like burnt plantain. Not like it burns them, but they don't just react correctly to aloe vera. Okay, some of them will rub coconut oil, and that is even coconut oil that makes them look burnt. They look so dark and all of that. If you try coconut oil and it doesn't work for you, don't say because of Wendy said you should use coconut, you now want to die inside coconut oil. No, you can't look for another thing. You try something else. Maybe you try shea butter. And if you want to get shea butter in this part of the world, please get original shea butter. There are a lot of fakes everywhere. Every single corner there is fake. So you know where you're getting your shea butter from, you know the company you're buying from or the place you're buying from, and make sure it's original so it works for you better. Okay. So it's important to know your skin type. Very, very important. Now for the morning routine, I'm going to just say this: morning routine and night routine. If the only difference there is in the serum, actually, the serum, the serum is a normal cleansing you're going to do in the morning, or for the morning routine, sorry, the morning routine, you do your normal cleansing. Okay, cleanse in the morning, then you do use your toner, no problem. Then now for the serum, if you're going to be using hyaluronic acid and retinol, I advise you use that. If you have a separate product, retinol is not in the same as, maybe the same container with hyaluronic acid, use that retinol in the night, hammering on using it in the night. Okay, because retinol and sun, you don't want to get burnt. So UV rays, they're like this. So what you're going to do is, after you've done your cleansing in the morning and then you've used your toners, you go in with your hyaluronic acid, okay, serum. You skip the retinol. For me, I actually love skipping the vitamin C too, because vitamin C and sun, they, anything that I like to skip it. I like to skip it and leave it in the night, because most times my mom always say, then before I went into the skin thing, mom always says it's always best to rub your creams at night. It works better. And it's true. It's true actually. So the thing now is that why it works better actually is because you're not, the sun, the body doesn't have to battle with the sun. Okay, battle to keep the products in. You're just going to rub them and sleep, and then it works better. So the thing now is you're going to skip retinol and put that in in the night routine. So what you're going to be doing is you're cleansing. After your cleansing, you use your toners. Your toners, after the toners for the serum, you use your hyaluronic acid. Skip the retinol, skip the vitamin C if you want to. Is that is not absolute for vitamin C, but you can skip your vitamin C and niacinamide. You can skip that. You can use that in the morning. That's okay. But retinol, skip that. Then you do your moisturizing and use your SPF. That is your sunscreen. Use your sunscreen before you go out so you don't turn to a burnt plantain. Okay. Now that we're about to enter Hamatan, it's still raining, but Hamatan is fast approaching. So let's get used to using our sunscreen. Now, the next for the night routine, now what you're going to be doing is the first step is your cleansing. After the cleansing, you're going to go into using your toner. After the toners, you're going to use your serum. Now, this is where you can use your hyaluronic acid, you can use your retinol, your niacinamide, your vitamin C, all of that. You can use them, or whichever one that depends on your personal skin concern. Okay, what you're trying to not go and pack everything and say you want to use it, and something start reacting to your face. Just be specific. I want to take care of my hyperpigmentation. Okay, because of this hyperpigmentation, I'm going to be getting niacinamide. I'm going to be getting vitamin C. You understand? Don't go and pack everything. Only you has hyperpigmentation. Only you has acne. Only you has blackheads. All of that. Just be specific. The ones you want to treat, you treat them. So you don't start having reactions to a lot of things. Okay. So what you're going to do now is to get your the first thing, let me go back again, sorry. For the night routine, you use your cleansers in the morning. The second step is to use your toners. The third step is to use your serum. Now you can use all of those actives that you've gotten to target specific skin concerns. Okay. Then the fourth thing is your moisturizers. And I told you that you don't need a lightweight moisturizer. Even if you want to have that, you can add that later, maybe as an after you've done your whatever. But see, just get a moisturizer that is not lightweight, that has um, some, that is thick. That's just simple. That is not like very thick, but thick, okay? That could give you some moisture, that could lock in some moisture and lock in those products you've taken, okay, into your skin. So you're going to get a moisturizer, and that's what you're going to use. And I mentioned the moisturizers you're going to be using. You're going to use you can use your coconut oil, you can use your shea butter, you can use your aloe vera, all of that. You can use them. I love these three, and as I'm always mentioning them. So you can be using all of that, but there's so many of them. If you're confused, you can drop your questions here, and I would discuss that maybe in the next video. I'll reply you there and then. So just drop your questions if you're confused about anything. I'm free, and I'll be so glad to actually put you through that. Okay. So when you've done that, then you can use your SPF, your sunscreen. Okay. The sunscreen in the night, you can even skip that. But they told us that you use your sunscreen also in the night. So I'm going to tell you guys, make sure you use your sunscreen in the night too. Let's not be from my hand that you hear that you shouldn't use sunscreen. But you can use your sunscreen in the night too. Okay. So if you've done all these things, there is no how you wouldn't get results. If you've done all of this, there is no how you wouldn't get results. Okay. So it's actually for skincare, you have to be very patient. You see all these Oshapapa soaps, all these things somebody will tell you, when you come here, I'm going to give you a soap that if in the next 2 days, if I see you, no go record. Don't do that. Okay. Whatever that is inside that product that's giving that sharp results isn't good for your skin. I tell you for free, isn't good for your skin. You have more your products when you know your product is working, when you can see visibly, like it is going to be obvious to you, is after you've used your product for like 1 month to 6 weeks, then you start seeing results. Don't expect to use your product and then the next morning you're waking and you're white. Whatever you used is dangerous for you. So you're going to be patient with your skincare journey. You have to be very, very patient with the skincare journey. Okay. You're going to get good products, and good products cost good money. There's some products that actually are not so pricey, but you can't get wonderful products for 2 naira. So if you're going to do work on your skin, then you should be sure to spend the money, and two, be sure to have patience, because nobody is going to tell you that when you rub this cream on your body, in the next 2 days or 2 hours, I should see you white. The skin, the cell turnover in the skin takes about 28 to 30 days. I always say this. 28 30 days for new ones to come, and then you're not seeing results now. So it's not even medical. It's not just, there's no explanation to it, medicine, okay? That you rub the cream and the next 2 days you are white. There's no explanation to it. So as even as a dry skin type, another thing I should put to you is I should take water. Drink water, drink a lot of water. You are dehydrated, you should try and take water too to help. Because everything is inside your body, it's going inside your body, so it's going to help you too. Okay. So desist from products that people will tell you that will work in 2 minutes, in 2 seconds, in 2 weeks, in 2 days, all of those things. Run away. The white now, white skinny, white that. I'm not trying to drag anybody's product down, but I'm just saying that they're not good. As a medical doctor and one who knows what she's saying, I'm telling you that they are not good for you. Okay, they are not good. Whatever product that they've put into that thing to make it work for you under the blink of an eye is not good for your body. On the long run, you come down with a lot of problems. Kidney problem. You know that you can rub cream and then it ends up giving you, shutting down your kidneys. I hope you guys know that. That's why it's important to pay attention to what you buy. Some people say, there's this time this trend came off and rubbing kerosene on the head. You have lice, then you pour kerosene, some pour camphor. That period, if you see my face, I was like, oh, even still happens. Someone even told me, that why will I cut my hair if I have lice infestation on my hair? I'll just blend camphor and I'll pack it on my head. You don't know there are pores on your head too, on your scalp. There are pores now, and this thing seeps straight into your bloodstream. So imagine rubbing cream and rubbing a particular cream that contains mercury. Mercury is one that is so dangerous. And they will not write it on the body. Oh. They cannot write it on the body. It's from when you've rubbed it and you now know. When you rub a cream and then it starts working for you, you have to review it. There's a way they check for mercury, but I don't know that now. But I'm going to check and then I'm going to tell you guys. So you guys are careful. Most of those small face creams that you guys buy, those tiny face creams, eh, that works like magic. They'll tell you that to clear your face in that 2 days. Please review. Check. As in, take 2 steps backwards, okay? So most of the things you rub on your body seeps through your bloodstream, into your bloodstream. So it seeps into your bloodstream and moves like that. You can rub a cream and get your kidney shut down. Okay? You can rub a cream and cause multiple organ failure. Yes, because it's like everything, something you do every single day. You rub it in the morning, rub it in the night, or rub it in the night, and you do it basically every single day. It can shut down your kidneys. Your kidneys. So that's why we have to pay attention to what we rub. And if you want to get a cream, it should be prescribed to you by your dermatologist or your medical esthetician. Don't go to anybody and the person tells you to get this thing. You have to get the right prescription for what you're rubbing. Don't say because it's my skin, is on my body. But what's the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that can happen is a multiple organ failure. And then that's it. So you have to pay attention to the things you buy. Be very meticulous. Let nobody tell you to buy whatever that doesn't make sense. And then you're doing it because the person told you that the person that just left the shop now, now what should you other person not the same. You might actually be rubbing a product containing mercury and it takes you like 1 year to actually react to it. And someone else to rub it 3 years, the person they look you, they look them. Nothing they happen to the person. Two different bodies. Okay, no two persons are the same. So this my little advice is just to warn. In case you have been using a product that has been whitening you white now, I think you should review. You should take a few steps backward and be sure of what you're using. Okay. So as a dry skin type, let's go back to what we're saying. As a dry skin type, If you follow these steps on what I've taught today, there is no how you would have to battle with this. Now, I want to also mention that you can have a normal skin and tip into having a dry skin. Your skin types can change. It's not though most of the times it's genetic. You can just naturally be an oily skin type, but you can overdo things and fly to being a dry skin type as an oily skin. Especially when you're using alcohol based cleansers and toners and all of that every single day, you would tip into having a dry skin. Okay, you tip into having a dry skin, so it can actually fluctuate. Can actually fluctuate. You can be dry skin, and another thing that can actually contribute to that is the weather. You get some people tell you that that they're in Nigeria, and in Nigeria they had an oily skin. They just there or that. Maybe they traveled out of the country. They still having itching and flakiness and all of that. It's the weather. So most times extremes of weather change and all of that can change your skin type. You can go from being an oily skin type to being a dry skin type. And then being an oily skin type, try not to take in so much oil. So looking for who will tell you the oils that are going to hold put in moisture to your face. So you can actually tip to, both sides. So you can be an oily skin type today. Tomorrow, you can be a dry skin type. It can be combination, it can be any of that. So you're going to check your skin type at the moment and know exactly what your skin is, the type of skin that you have. And then you're going to work on getting the product. It is not hard to actually get a good skincare product, but you have to learn the basics. Like I always say, it's the basics that matter. If even as a layman, if you know that you have a dry skin type and you go through these steps that I just talked about now, you would definitely get good results. You don't even need someone to start recommending so much for you. You might want to get products that have good reviews or good reviews, okay, good outcomes and all of that. But you know what you're going to the market to buy. You understand? You know what you're going to market. You know that okay, as a dry skin type, I know that my body needs moisture. It needs oils. So I should be looking for products that actually will give that to my body, restore its elasticity. Okay. So what you're going to do is, okay, if I want to get this product, first of all, let me just start with getting a cleanser that is hydrating. Any cleanser that is going to strip me off of the small oils that my body managed to gather, I don't want it. It's not good for my body. You are the first step at doing the right thing. Okay. So when you get that one, then you now ask for a toner, and then you're getting a toner that is mild. Most of those plant-based toners actually mild. They have antioxidants in them. They're really active, but they are mild. They can't do so. They're not. People don't really react to them. So you get those mild cleanser toners. You go for maybe a tea tree toner, licorice, micellar water, rose water, all of those things. They are okay. They are mild and they will give you the antioxidants the body needs. Okay. Okay, I restore your skin barrier. So these are the two steps, the first two steps to getting it right. Then the third thing now is okay, I want to get a serum because I want intense hydration too. I want to intensely hydrate my skin. I've done some, I still want to intensely hydrate it because it's dry. So now I want to intensely hydrate, but I think I have hyperpigmentation here and here. I think I need to touch up. I need some products that, yeah, that's when you're thinking of getting a product that has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide or retinol or vitamin C. These three products works well with hyaluronic acid. And the good part of it is that they cut across a lot of skin concerns. Hyperpigmentation, wrinkles, aging, anti-aging, sorry, hyperpigmentation. Who have said that? All of that, melasma and all of that. So you're getting looking for products that work for you. Okay. So it's as simple as ABC. You don't even need to, it's not rocket science. It's something you can do. But you need the basics. You need to know the basics first before you know what you are doing. You get? So they have gotten these three. The next thing is, I'm going to settle now for a good moisturizer. What moisturizer should I get? I don't think I need lightweight moisturizer. Of course, you're right. You do not need lightweight moisturizers. You need moisturizers that can help lock in those things that you've taken, all those beautiful things you've put in your body. Okay? So what you're going to do is to get a moisturizer that if it contains coconut oil, I don't know if it's pure anyone. If your body doesn't react badly to coconut oil, then get it. It's good. It will give you the moisturizing that you need. Okay? Then or you get one that contains shea butter. Perfect. Or you get there's so many of them. Get all those ones. And then you work with that. The last step is SPF, as I've always said. Please, guys, if you're just joining, please, I would love if you like this live stream and share if you can, and drop a comment, no matter what it is. I would love to address it. I would love to talk about it. I'm here for you guys, and this is what I do. So it would be nice to get your comments. Thank you so much, Frankie Chinedu, for the wonderful message, for always supporting. Thank you, Achebe Joseph, my friend and my brother. Thank you so much. So if you follow this step, you will never go wrong. Okay. If you're just joining this live, I'll suggest you go to the beginning of this live. I'm not forcing you, but I'm just telling you. I go to the beginning of the live to watch through to the end. If you follow the steps of all I've said, then you don't need a seer to tell you what to do. You won't be confused on what to use anymore. It will be really, 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 really easy for you to understand what your skin wants and what you need. You wouldn't be confused anymore on the products that you need. Okay, I wanted to be sure that this is still on the products that you need. Okay, I'm going to go over it for the last time so that those people that are just joining can gain from this. At least they understand what I'm saying. What we're talking about here is the ideal skin type, skincare routine, the ideal skincare routine for all dry skin types. Sorry, I'll take that again. The ideal skincare routine for dry skin type. And I went on to explain what a dry skin type is. If you are just joining, please, I think you should go to the beginning to watch, or you watch my previous videos. And I also have a video on my page explaining this in detail. Okay. So, a dry skin type. Now, you've established that you have a dry skin type. The next thing to do are the products they're going to use that will work for you and that you will react badly to. Now, I went on to tell you guys that there are stages, there are steps to this skincare that you shouldn't skip. Important steps, which are the cleansing, the use of toners, the use of the serum, the use of moisturizers, and your SPF. Now, firstly, for your cleansers, I went on to say you're going to use a hydrating cleanser. It is an absolute thing. You must use a hydrating cleanser. And this hydrating cleanser must contain either of these products or all of these products, hyaluronic acid to help give moisture, to help attract moisture to the skin, because that is what the skin is losing, moistures and oils. So hyaluronic acid to get moisture to the skin. The next thing are the ceramides, which are going to help with collagen production. And the next thing is peptides too. Sorry, peptides that will help in collagen production. And next thing are the ceramides, which are going to also help in the hydration. Okay, so these three products, either you get products that contain hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides, they are perfect. There are so many products in the market that contains this. Just try out anyone available to you, and you get good results. And just so you know, you might use product A and it might not work for you. You can try product B, but do not go out of the scope of these products, these compounds I just mentioned. That's the major thing. That's why I'm not calling products the names of products here. Okay, that's why I'm not mentioning the names here. But don't leave this scope. Don't. Just within this, you get something wonderful. Just look for the product, that a brand that will work for you. The next thing I talked about was the next thing I talked sorry. The next thing I said after the hydrating cleanser is to use a toner. The use of toner. Now I said these toners that you're going to get should be plant-based. First of all, they should be water-based, sorry, but then derived from, as in their plant derivatives, they are derived um plant derived or derived from plants. I mean, that's tautology, but that's okay. but they are gotten from plants. Okay, and I went on to mention these products. They could be you can get tea tree, licorice, micellar water, rose water, all of that. They're perfect. You can use that. Even as an oily skin, you can, but you shouldn't do so much. What you should get is what I said. So, but this one, you get this one and to work for you. Then, secondly, thirdly, you get serums. And I went on to say that these serums, this particular stage is like the treatment stage. Okay, you're going to get, because serum gives intense hydration, it causes intense hydration. You must not skip this step. Okay, now you get your serum that must contain hyaluronic acid. It should contain hyaluronic acid or can contain ceramides, whichever one. But hyaluronic acid very important. And then in with the hyaluronic acid, if you can also treat peculiar skin concerns. Now you have hyperpigmentation, fine. Just go on to get hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. They work perfect together. Perfect together. And or you have a dry skin, and uh, with that a dry skin, you also have wrinkles. You feel like you're aging so fast. You have wrinkles around your mouth, your eyes, and all of that fine lines. You can get retinol, okay? And you can also get niacinamide. So if you have acne break, all of that, you can all use both retinols. You can also work for you for acne breakouts, okay? So after you've done that, the next thing I said you're going to do is to get a moisturizer. This moisturizer shouldn't be lightweight. Get a good moisturizer like coconut water, co- coconut oil, sorry, coconut oil, shea butter, all of that, okay? So after you've done this, I also went on to explain to you the ones you should use in the morning and the one you should use in the night. Now for the morning, the only thing I told you to you can skip, do the same things you're doing, but the only thing you can skip is in the stage of using your serum. Please do not use retinol alongside in the morning. If your hyaluronic acid serum contains retinol, skip and use in the night. Because retinol and, and sun are twins. They love each other so much. They cannot do with each other. So you don't come back looking like a burnt plantain. Okay? So, or start having irritation, because you can have irritation. One beautiful thing, something I skipped, is that hyaluronic acid and retinol is a very perfect combination. Okay? You can The hyaluronic acid can help reduce the adverse effects of retinol. Retinol, we all know, or some of us know, that it can cause irritation. The use of it, retinol can cause irritation, itching, redness, and all that. If you combine it with hyaluronic acid, it can reduce that effect, that side effect. Okay, so just make sure you skip using retinol in the morning. Very, very, very important. You can use it in the night. Perfect. Okay. So, guys, after all of this, endeavor to use your sunscreen, because using all these beautiful products and not protecting yourself against the sun is just like pouring water on stone. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay. So you're going to use your sunscreen judiciously to get the perfect results. Okay, guys. So before I end this live, I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who joined this live. And if you're just joining, please do well to go and start from the beginning, because this was a very informative class. Like, I poured out my all in giving this lecture. So, and I did it with so much love, and I've given all that I can for now. So, guys, thank you so much for joining. My name is Dr. Wendy. I'm a medical doctor and an aesthetic physician based in Nigeria, Anambra State precisely. I'm a mom of two amazing children who loves to cook. Aside being a doctor, I love to cook. I love to do DIYs. Okay, and I am a drama queen. I can be if I want to be. I also do vlogs here and there. So, guys, I do all of this on my page. This is just me, unscripted here. So do well. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well subscribe to my channel to join this amazing family. Help me grow on this YouTube street. It's not easy. Oh, I'm trying my best, but I'm glad to have you guys here. Okay, and that's what is really, really important to me. So, guys, thank you so much again. Thank you so much. I'll be doing this live maybe next 2 days or so, and we have an interesting topic. I might be talking about um the best skincare routine, normal skincare routine for every other person, maybe for normal skin type. Okay. So everyone will know if you feel like you're in the normal skin range. Okay, I got you. I'm going to talk about skincare products. That skincare routine. I'm avoiding skincare products, please, but skincare routines that you can use for your skin. Okay. Then I could also talk about the sensitive type too. So either normal skin or sensitive type, whichever one. You're going to be getting that from me in the next life. Okay. So guys, thank you so much. Consider subscribing to this channel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the comments you guys drop. Thank you for the likes. Whenever, whichever time you watch this live, please endeavor to like. It means so much to me. And yeah, thank you so much. So see you guys on my next one. Bye.